Oops. Hey guys, and welcome to the third Strelok C++ tutorial. And I promised I would talk about, this is the remake, so I promised I would talk about if statements, right? Well, I am. What a surprise. So first let's examine how an if statement works. If you know logic, this will be no problem for you, and I hope all of you know logic, so this will be no problem for you. You will know more about if statements than me when we finish. So basically an if statement is defined with the if keyword and if condition, and here you put the action to take. So as simple as that. So if a condition is true or false, you take this action inside these curly braces, and as simple as that. So now you can have, first of all, you can have multiple if statements. If condition, and then again action to, say, etc, etc, etc. But what if you wanted to check for this condition only if this condition did not occur? So if x is equal to 2, this is the comparison operator, by the way. I'll explain operators a little actually right after I finish this explanation. So if you want to check if x equals 2, and if it's not, you wanted to check for some other condition. So then you write an else if. Logical, right? Else if x is equal to 5, you have some action here, and then you have, you have some other action here. And let's say you wanted to cover all the other cases. What if x was 3? What if x was 4? What if x was 55? So you put an else statement, and here you put default action. Well, default comes up as a keyword, but anyways, this is all going to be commented out, so don't actually copy this and expect this to work. Action is not literal, it's figurative, so something you can put a cout statement, say here, say x is 2, whatever you want. So action. Okay, so this is our basic structure. Oh, I hate this tabbing thing, it's so dumb. Okay, so something like this. You can also put it here. Okay, else default action. So this is our, let's put condition here so that we have our default template, or well, guide. And I'm gonna just put this at the top, and remember the comments, multi-line comments. By doing this, I just commented all of this out, and now I go here and it's all commented out, so great. Now we can look at this, but it won't interfere with our coding. So I promised to make a table of, right? So table, here's the promised table. Binary and unary operators. Here it is. And once again, so first let's start with this. This is to shift 7 is how you get it on an American standard, standard keyboard. So, and this is called binary and. So if you want to check for a condition and another condition, you would use condition and condition, right? Fairly obvious. Okay, so binary or, it's 2 lines, absolute value symbol, in my keyboard gotten with shift and the backspace character, well, shift and the escape character. So binary or, let's say I think that's comparison. So what else? Fairly well, inequality. Now we check. This is literally translated as not. So you can say not x, which means not x. So I'll just keep this at not, and obviously our usual greater than, less than. So what else do we have? Well, obviously we have less than, less than or equal to, and same thing here. We have this operator, greater than or equal to. And what other operators do we have? Forget. We have this operator, which is not really operating on in this case, but it's called the dereferencing operator. And we have this, which stands for reference. So these are unary operators, which means they're one symbol mostly. So let's comment this out, and we might use this, but here's a table of operators. It's not complete, but you can look up binary operators or operators in C++, and you'll get a more better table, but this is a quick one. So let's program a guessing game. Guessing games. This is going to be our first game of these in these tutorials. So let's actually put this at the bottom, and it disappeared. So if we want it, we can reference it. Done. Away. Fly. Okay, so we start off our program with including IOStream. What a surprise. Next, we put include ctime. Ctime is the include header for all operations using time, and in this case we're going to be using the time to get a random number. So just keep that in mind. Ctime is needed for this program, and that's pretty much it. And actually std, as I found out, means standard, not standard template library. It just is short for standard, so using the namespace standard namespace. So that's cool. I didn't know. So int main void, as we always declare, open the brackets, and now we're gonna we want this is gonna be a random number guesser, and in between 1 and 20 or whatever. Let's actually set the limits from user input. So cout, well, let's define int upper limit. Oops. So we're gonna have an upper limit. So please enter the greatest number in the guessing range, or the greatest number. Please enter the range of guessing. So the top of the range of guessing, you could, or I'm having trouble phrasing this. Let's just